The Ogdensburg Airport is set to get a modernized makeover. The governor's office today announced that work has begun on the project. Last year, the airport was given $18 million from the Upstate Economic Development and Revitalization Group, and that project will include expanding the check-in, ticketing, and baggage drop-off areas and constructing a new canopy over the curbside drop-off pickup area. Airport officials say it'll serve passengers and air carriers in a better way. Hopes are another air carrier could be enticed to come to Ogdensburg.
We're always in the plan of looking for additional carrier for the North Country because we have a lot of Canadians travel through the bridge to come to Ogdensburg, to fly out of Ogdensburg. And we did that before, and we would like to bring that back again, back to this area.
The project is expected to cost $21.5 million.